Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, you. Good morning, you. Good morning, you. Well, thanks for getting up so early. It's a pleasure to introduce you to a subject which is really from the bottom of my heart. So bear with me for the next couple of minutes. My name is Markus Schmidt. I'm CEO and Creative Director for United Senses. We are a global creative network. We do branding, design, and promotion. Love Green is something which was keeping me busy for probably the last year. During the last 12 months, it was sort of creating a life of its own next to my professional life, and I would like to take you on that journey and maybe hopefully inspire you with some of the thoughts. We also learned that since April 2010, we know what a blowout preventer is. And we know what happens when it fails. And it will take a while to fix that leak. And since almost exactly 4 weeks, we know that power is nothing without control, and that we still have to learn a lot. The thing is that I think humankind has really reached a level of expertise today that we are able to destroy our foundation of life. It was a hard way to get there, but now we really reached that level. And I think tragedies like that happened in Japan have sadly created a new awareness for that topic today. And I think we still have a chance to save our planet in a way. There's not much time left, but a little bit. And the magic word which is used everywhere now is sustainability. And it's a horrible word. It's overused. It's in everybody's CSR strategy. It means everything and nothing. But there are two sentences which make sense to me, and they describe what sustainability is. It is not now at the cost of tomorrow. And it's not here at the cost of somewhere else. But the great thing is really that we are talking to the masses and that we have a way into people's living rooms. And so this is exactly why I want to introduce this to you. We have actually all the power that counts to make a difference. We are reaching millions of people every day. And the topic of sustainability is not really promoted well in television so far. So please don't get me wrong. I'm in this industry for some 20 years now. And I really do what you do. I created brands, I designed them, I promoted them, and a while ago I realized that this is not the real world. I guess it dawns on some of us. So I thought, why not design and promote something that would really deserve it? And so please don't get me wrong. I love what I do, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else, but this is a thing where I said I would put a certain amount of my time aside, which is 10%, to use the skills that I have to help, if they help to save the planet. And I thought, if I can't use television to inspire the masses to live a little bit more sustainable, it would help a lot more than if only I would become the most greenest person on this planet. So the whole concept basically is about baby steps. We want everybody to make a little effort. But if you reach 1 million people, then this little effort per person is a whole lot if you count it together. I want to introduce Philip to you. Philip and me, Philip is from Hamburg and I'm from Munich, so we basically cover north and south of Germany. And we created a brand for the media world. A brand that could become the umbrella brand for sustainability. And because everybody shall sweep his own doorstep, we wanted to start in Germany because, of course, we know it's a global subject. But I think that's too big of a task to say, okay, we do the global campaign to save the planet. Maybe with your help today, we can kick it off. So, this is the brand, Love Green. Love Green is a media brand. And while most initiatives that you might know from the field of sustainability, they come from a very scientific point. And they teach the clearly educated people who already know a lot about it. So it's like a closed inner circle in the field of sustainability. And they are thinking now that maybe in a few years they will include the masses, they will do a media campaign or something. And our approach is from the opposite angle. We want to start with a media campaign. We want to reach the masses because they have the biggest potential. The slogan is, we save the world, every little helps. It's really, I cannot stress that enough. It's about baby steps. It's about little things that have to do with changing your daily life in minor details. And so to kick it off, we launched a teaser spot on our beta website to pitch it to potential partners.
Sustainability. It's the #1 topic of our future. If we keep using our resources at the current rate, by 2050 we will need 3 worlds, which we don't have. So we have to be sustainable in areas like energy, nutrition, and waste management. But what exactly does that mean? Sustainability is the potential for long-term maintenance of well-being, which has environmental, economic, and social dimensions. And why is this so important for you? Let's have a look at the facts. We know that the human race is responsible for the global climate change. We can predict that this will have serious consequences if we don't change something, and soon. We also know that the big climate conferences have not produced results, but in fact only more hot air. And now we learn that the politicians won't find the solutions for us, but that everybody needs to join in to solve the problem. Fortunately, we already have the foundation. Renewable energy technologies are booming, and there are countless initiatives concerned with the topic of sustainability, but sadly, most of them are largely unknown. And that is why we want to combine all of these positive forces. We want to increase people's awareness of sustainable living, so everybody can bring more sustainability into the world. We want to inspire, to initiate, and to integrate, together along with partners. After all, it's about all our futures. And that is why we want to create the first international campaign for sustainability. The first cross-media online platform concerned with sustainability. And the first cross-industry umbrella brand focused on sustainability. An honest commitment for a better world. The initiative is called Love Green. We save the world. Every little helps.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you. Love Green is a media brand. In 2010, people in Germany have been watching an average of 223 minutes of television per day. That's almost 4 hours. I don't know about the rest of Europe, but I think Germany, again, is average. So if we want to reach these people, we can't scare them away. And I think that's the problem with sustainable communication so far. Because people do this. That's sad. Sad polar bear. Last piece of ice. But it's not relevant to many people. In fact, sometimes it turns them off because we show that this world is in trouble. And we don't want to be apocalyptic, and we won't promote the end of the world. We want to be positive and inspiring. So in Love Green, we don't think we need to share the bad news. We want to share the good news, that there are a few great ideas, that there are great inventions, great innovations that will help us to, prolong the time that we have on this planet. And it shall be, of course, entertaining, because, this whole conference is about that. Without entertainment, you don't reach people's hearts. You will reach people's heads, but that's not something that stays. The other thing is, we don't want to be political, because, first of all, I don't know how many of you had tried to kick something off together with political organizations. it's not gonna work, because there are too many individual agendas which will interfere with it. It will definitely take too long. We had Copenhagen, the big climate summit, which was with such high hopes. We had Cancun now last year with another round of delays. The next one will be Durban in this November. And I think there is no way to wait for a higher institution to solve that for you. Love Green is a private and a non-political initiative. And one of the secrets is that we want to inform and inspire, and we will talk to the masses, but not to those who already live a dark green lifestyle. We rather want 1 million light green people than 10,000 dark green friends. So we want to be light green. And we are expecting, of course, that the dark green fundamentalists will attack us heavily for not being sustainable enough, and for not doing enough, and for not being green enough, and for whatever. But we will at least start something, instead of waiting for the guy who can walk on water.